A long career in the Marine Corps left Michael Murray with some scars, both physical and mental.
I was having a tough time with anger, with sleeplessness, anxiety, outbursts, just depression.
He knew he had PTSD, but traditional therapy didn't help.
It wasn't doing anything for me to have to relive those events over and over, because to me it was keeping me in a state of trauma.
In 2021, he started the nonprofit Liberty OVE, Liberty Organization for Veterans and Emergency Responders, as a way to give back. But still, he wasn't healed. That's when he met Dr. Janelle Royster, who took him through her new type of therapy. It's called TRIP, or Trauma Recovery Intervention Protocol.
So what we do is we go before the trauma ever happened. What were you doing where you were safe before this event happened? What were you doing when you were safe after? And then that's the movie.
The two started working together, and just recently, they held a training in Hampton Roads with local veterans, spouses, and law enforcement members to teach them how to administer TRIP.
We want to train others to do this, and we've made it so simple, stupid, that you could read a script and it works. It doesn't matter who's reading the script.
David Vieira, a Navy veteran and physician assistant, was part of that training after he went through TRIP himself.
In one session, and literally the next day felt different. I would say that the treatment was so effective that the next day I went out and grabbed a couple of my patients and I'm like, you have to meet this doctor.
The participants learned from Dr. Royster step by step how to help their fellow veterans and law enforcement members.
The nice thing about this TRIP protocol is that it's nice to see that there is something out there that can make a difference. It's definitely a piece of the puzzle.
And through the multiple days of training, Dr. Royster explained how TRIP is different from traditional therapy and why it works.
You go right into these visual imagery pieces, and it's a little bit of meditation, it's very directive, so it's client-centered, but there's not a whole lot of feedback I need from you in order to run this process. What this does is disconnects the negative emotion from the event.
And that uniqueness and effectiveness is what motivates Murray to use his nonprofit to spread the training to as many people as he can.
We call it getting cleared for a reason. It cleared away the emotional attachments to the things I had experienced, which set my brain right.
Healing minds and souls.